me a fight, then I'm ready. I'ma bring it any way I gotta swing it. The powers that be prove the evil that men do. Some people gotta fight just because they sick. I want World War III on hunger. Keep my focus, get ready to rumble. Each month is a round and the fight of my life. It's me against the whole world, but I'm ready for the fight. If you gotta hold me down, cause I'm coming for the crown, I'm gonna stand my ground and be the best pound for pound. If you gotta hold me down, cause I'm coming for the crown, I'm gonna stand my ground and be the best pound for pound. Cause I'm ready, yes, I'm ready for the fight. Cause I'm ready.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California, for tonight's main event. 12 rounds of welterweight action between Ricky the Hitman Hatton and Paulie Malignaggi. Ricky Hatton's making his way to the ring right now, puffing out his chest, glaring with those eyes, and taking a big stride to his destination of glory. Paulie Malignaggi's entrance here, what a ring walk, just brimming with confidence, ready for the task at hand.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Ricky the Hitman Hatton. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, Paulie the Magic Man Malignaggi.
Well, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Any questions?
So we are underway here, round one, scheduled for 12. Well, Teddy, here in this matchup, two guys who tend to go the distance. What do we look for early?
You know, I'm looking to see who can be more consistent in just one area. Who uses their jab a little bit steadier.
Cover your head.
Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Paulie Malignaggi. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Ricky Hatton. Nice counter by Malignaggi. What happened to the get to know ya? They're getting to know each other real quick here.
Unbelievable. I feel like I'm at a fancy restaurant, and we've already had 4 courses, and the chef came out and said, hey, don't be full yet. You got 8 more to go.
Wow! Now look at him. He does not look good on the back end of that hook coming home. Able to dismiss it. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Paulie Malignaggi. Paulie Malignaggi is dealing with a cut around his eye, and it's in a bad spot. His vision could be impaired. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Hatton. And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
Paulie Malignaggi's not putting forth much offense at all. Now listen, I get it. You put forth some offense, you got hurt, you were stunned in this fight, so now you're strictly thinking defense. But at some point, he's got to change.
Yeah, he does. Otherwise, he can't win this fight. And his opponent is just going to keep coming like that ocean, banging into that shore, and it's going to come further up the shoreline. It's not going to go away.
Blocks that punch. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Holy Malinagi's in a bad place right now. He was
Keep busy,
tagged.
guys. Come on now, keep busy.
You see guys do this all the time. A little shove off there to create some space on the inside and get your punches off. A good two-punch combo by Hatton. Protecting his head well with his guard.
Hatton comes from a family of soccer players. In fact, his grandfather and his father were part of the Manchester City team, and Ricky himself was put down that path originally, Teddy, but things didn't pan out. He stumbled across and was inspired by the sport of boxing, stumbling across a boxing gym, and for the better. Good decision.
Yes, it is. And, you know, that's one of the things that the old-time trainers used to tell me. With boxing, there's a weight class, there's a place for everybody. Size has nothing to do with it. You can be a world champ.
Malinagi with a counter punch. Holy Malinagi's hand speed is right now the difference. Teddy, you got faster hands, you're halfway home.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, is to be able to do that. But there is a way to negate it, to counter it, and that's to time the punches. Timing can beat speed.
We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue or red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
That's a good block by Hatton. 1, 2 jabs. Was just off the mark. A little defense turns to offense by Ricky Hatton. Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Ricky Hatton. Blocks that belt line well. Then a smart counter punch by Hatton. It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. He missed with that headshot. Another jab comes in. You always say punchers are born, Teddy. But what about a guy's ability to withstand big punches? What about a guy's chin?
You know, that's an interesting point. Part of it is physical, and you know what it is? It's the neck. That's the shock absorber, but most of it's mental. You have to want to take the punches. You have to will yourself through the punches. This guy has some will.
As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
One hook deserves another. Wow. Blocks that punch. Oh, Paulie Malinagi's stunned and he is hurt. Teddy, he's stunned right there. Now he's clinching right here.
And that's the only way he's getting through this round. He needs to stay there and hold on for dear life.
Committing upstairs now. He goes there again.
Teddy, I know he's up on the scorecards here. He's got to be up on the scorecards, but he is getting really pushed here.
Yeah, he is. You know, this is a development fight. This is a fight where you come out of it and you get better. That doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes you just get another W. He is learning.
Missed. Wow! Paulie Malignaggi's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned.
Come on now, work it out.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Took a shot, now he gives a left.
Well, nowadays we have so many different weight classes. Used to be only 8 weight classes. Now with all the super and juniors attached to every weight class, you can go up and down the scale with ease throughout your career. Is that good for the game?
No, I don't really think it is, because you're making it too easy for the fighters. You know, I'm not saying that it's not good that they have an alternate to a weight class, but a lot of times when you make things easy, they're going to go for the path that is easier. In other words, somebody should be a middleweight. Now all of a sudden they're going to be a light heavyweight. They're going to be a super middleweight, where with a little discipline, they would have fit into that middleweight frame. It wasn't that they couldn't make it. Now you make it so easy, they don't want to make it.
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. Now this is a very exciting fight. It's been evenly fought, but it just has the feel of a fight that's going to go the distance. It doesn't look like any one guy is going to take control over the other.
No, when somebody makes up their mind, I am not being knocked out, I am staying, they usually stay. These guys are here for the night.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Great pace to this fight, Teddy. These guys are not coming out of 5th gear. Nobody's slowing down.
No, they're fighting a 6th, 7th, and 8th gear.
Good double jab by Ricky Hatton. Nice counter by Malignaggi. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. 1 minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Wow! Paulie Malignaggi's almost out of it there. He was stunned. Nice job on the inside right there, just creating some space. Hey, have it your way. Able to show you his blocking ability. What a good counter punch by Ricky Hatton. So the end of the round. And now a chance to put the pieces back together. He got stunned in that last round.
Yeah, well, he has to get those birds out of his head right now. You know, open that cage up and let him fly out there. And the best way to do that is find out why he got stunned. What did he get hit with?
We just have not seen the big shots from this guy. He is not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
They're sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. Malignaggi with a counter punch.
Paulie Malignaggi's not sticking to his style at all. He got away from what had gotten him in trouble. Remember, he was rocked earlier.
Yeah, it's like being in the Grand Prix. You know, you're in that race, and all of a sudden you pull into the pit and you say, you know what, I got to change my tires. You know, I'm just not getting traction out here. You know, I almost went into a wall. Well, he's changing his tires, changing his plan.
On the mark, the counter punch by Hatton. Paulie Malignaggi's making some costly mistakes here. Number one among them is
He's not moving his head at all.
No, he's a stationary target right now. And now the only thing that he's lucky about is only one coming at a time. But in a little while, his opponent, you know it, his opponent's going to start putting them together. Then he might not be here anymore.
That has some fine work right there by Ricky Hatton. Hatton able to block a punch.
We saw Ricky Hatton rise to prominence, getting through some of the B-level guys among the 140-pounders. Guys like Joe Hutchinson, and Cool Vince Phillips, and Ben Tackey, and Mike Stewart, and Supra Ray Oliveira. But his coming out party, I mean, his big moment was the upset of Kostya Tszyu.
Yeah, you know, and it was an upset in a lot of dimensions. Not just that he won, he was the underdog going in there, even though it was on home turf, but a huge, huge upset that the way he won. Kostya Tszyu basically gave up. He was broken down by the relentless style of Hatton.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs.
Keep moving.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Nice block by Ricky Hatton. A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. Nice block by Hatton. Not an accurate hook at all. What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. Nice counter by Malignaggi. We come to the end of this round. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore.
Boy, it's a very closely contested fight, isn't it?
Yeah, it has been, Joe, but it's going to be up now to the judges. Hopefully they have their eyes wide open because they're going to have to look really closely, not just at the action overall, but who's landed the cleaner, more effective punches.
You would think Hatton would be getting the better.
Oh! Paulie Malignaggi stunned, and he is hurt. He is stunned, but somehow has the wherewithal to hang on.
No holding, no holding. Just punch it out.
Malignaggi with a counter punch. Paulie Malignaggi with the block punch. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Paulie Malignaggi's in a position now where he should be able to bring home a win. If things stay the way they are, he's clearly headed towards a win.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard, but he has to make sure he doesn't, like in football, go into that defense. If he starts just moving, just staying away a little bit, now the things that were keeping his opponent from coming in that front door, well, guess what? They're not there no more. His opponent could get back into this fight.
headshot blocked. You see guys do this all the time. A little shove off there to create some space on the inside. Oh, Paulie Malignaggi's legs look shaky. He was hurt. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Blocks that punch. Back and forth exchange. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Good counter punch by Paulie Malignaggi. Paulie Malignaggi's trainers are doing a good job, aren't they, Teddy? Carroll was rocked, but now look at him.
Yeah, they're giving them the right advice. You know, they've made a little strategic change here, a little bit of an adjustment. That's what you like to see. Not just the fighter thinking, but the corner, the support team thinking.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Paulie Malignaggi. Great show by these two. What an entertaining bout this has been. Neither man willing to give up an inch and giving everything they've got.
So it's like that old song, whatever you can do, I can do better. That's how they're challenging each other.
Nice job on the inside right there, just creating some space. Hey, have it your way. Ricky Hatton's just not landing any body punches in this fight.
Well, he looks like a guy who hasn't been taught that. We're getting a little bit of an X-ray, a little bit of a peek into what his trainers show him in the gym or what they don't show him.
Oh, and there you go. Paulie Malignaggi's stunned, and he is hurt. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it. End of that round, and the knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, the fighter who was floored, how do you treat him? Do you go soft on him when he comes back, or do you get right in his face? What's the way to approach it?
You have to know your fighter. You have to know the temperament of your fighter. Some guys, you know, they just kind of crawl up into a ball and they don't come out of it if you get too strong with them. Other guys, they react well to that. So you got to know what he reacts to, first of all. And the most important thing, you have to get information. Why did he get dropped? You had your right hand down, you got hit the hook, get your right hand up. You'll be okay.
Good-looking counter punch by Paulie. Paulie Malignaggi showing us a side that we haven't seen before, and obviously the knockdown brought that about.
Yes, it did, and he's hoping that right now that it confuses his opponent. Don't be so sure he's going to stay with this, Joe. He might just be doing it for a diversion tactic. You know, just to survive right now, maybe buy him a little bit of time, confuse his opponent, keep his opponent at bay, and then go back to what he knows best.
We'll look out for that. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Paulie Malignaggi. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Oh, everybody will tell you, you can't get away with that. What a big, wide, sweeping whiff that was.
Well, you can get away with it if the guy doesn't want to throw back, but if this guy wants to start throwing back, then you're not getting away with it.
Good-looking counter punch by Paulie. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Double shots both come in by Paulie Malignaggi. Wow, great action right from the start. Hey, I don't know that they can keep up this pace, but if they do, what a night we got ahead of us.
Yeah, we're getting tired just watching this early part.
Hatton able to block a punch. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Hatton. Able to dismiss that body shot. Good block by Ricky Hatton. That's a good block by Hatton. Holy cow! Paulie Malignaggi's almost out of it there. He was stunned. Oh, that was a smart move right there. He was hurt, but then he held on.
Absolutely, Joe, but a stupid move, a bad move by the fighter who was having him hurt. He should have taken a little step back and not allowed him to grab.
Nothing there on the punch by Ricky Hatton. Blocks that belt line well. Comes right back at him with a left hand. So the round comes to its conclusion, and it's a round in which our man here, as he heads back, was really tagged pretty solid. So if you're the trainer in the corner, what's your approach?
Well, you know, that's a great question. My approach is that I have to remind him that he's on common ground. He's probably going to think he's in a place where he's never been before, but I'm going to remind him, hey, remember you got hurt in the gym? And then give him something to correct the problem. You know, tell him some technical things that he needs to hear.
And this is the final round. 12 rounds going at you. And this is the final round. Round number 12 coming at you. Great movement to get away from those punches. Nice strike after catching one by Paulie Malignaggi. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Malignaggi with a block punch. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Malignaggi with a block. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. Paulie Malignaggi's being so very effective, punching in combination.
And that's what you want. He's got pretty good hand speed. Might as well use that hand speed. No better way to use it than putting them together.
Able to show you his blocking ability. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Paulie Malignaggi's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. That was a highly competitive back-and-forth bout. Now, let's hear which way it went.
Your winner, Ricky the Hitman Hatton.
Ricky Hatton's your winner, and he gets the nod by split decision.
He gets the nod, and I think he gets a gift.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.
saying? Stepped out the crib about 7 p.m. Gave a little homie some ends and shine my rims. I got riders and road dogs and my friends. It was a hot sunny day in LA. The story begins in my low doggy dog on my black Jeep phone. Oh, it's fight night tonight. Place your bets, it's on. I'm away from my hood, got that good for show. I'm the champ in this game, but Snoop already know. Southpaw combinations going for the KO. We at the studio blow, taking phases songs. I'm chill, big, undefeated and squab and hold the throne, hollering chill while I'm weaving. Everybody say, come on. Got everybody saying, everybody saying, ones, blue chucks and they buckled up. White tees on my back and I'm knuckled up. Getting ready for a fight night. I love the nightlife. See, I'm a east side book ride and squeeze eye. Back to the criminal set. I'm on a mission. Listen, with the homie from kitchen, we set tripping. Kids, get your parents' permission before entering the terror dome. Doggy dog is in your home. He say, she say, I say EA. Cause it's all in the game. Bang, bang, make noise. Slicing, dicing, hit you in the chin like my nephew Mike Tyson. Flashes the masses, see I'm a great heavyweight like Cassius. Or was it Ali? I gotta go, I'm headed to the video game store to get fight night. Got everybody saying, got everybody saying,
Okay, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight, touch gloves, and let's come out boxing.
You know what to do. You gotta protect yourself. Jab. Use the jab. Keep moving. You're looking good. Keep it up. Keep those hands moving. Get the compress on that. Listen, I want you to pick his jab. That's right. Pick his jab. When he throws the jab, listen to me. You're not giving me enough punches, okay? Throw. Move your head.
All right, punch it out.
Hands up! Hands up! Side to side. Cover your head, kid. Let's work on that swelling. Don't fight his fights. Jab and move. We'll take care of the swelling. Just focus on the fight and we'll take care of the swelling. You're taking too many punches. Hands up. working the jab.
No holding!
Keep it up, all right? Very good. Very good. It's nothing. Small cut. Nothing to worry. Listen, you need to move your head from side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more. Keep moving, move, keep moving around the ring. You gotta protect yourself. Side to side, move your head. You need to get that head moving. More punches, up and down, side to side. You need to block more. You're in control of this. Keep it up. Nice work. Listen to me. Your best defense is to throw more punches. You need to throw more punches. That will keep him away. Let's get on that swelling. Get the compress on that. Keep moving. Cover your head. Keep moving. Keep moving. Whoa!
Come on now.
Keep your hands up. Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head. Keep moving around the ring. Keep moving, baby. Come on. Let's see some defense. 1, 2, 1, 2.
All right, come on now. Come on, work it out. Work it out. See some punches here.
Keep your head moving. All right, let's work on that cut. Get on that now. Keep circling, don't stand in front of it. That was good. You took a lot out of him that round. Keep that up. Watch the hook. Move your head. Come on, side to side. Move your head. Head movement.
Come on now, work it out.
Up. Move your feet. Focus. In and out. In and out. Keep moving. Keep those hands up. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of that, Cotton. Get the compress on that. Okay, listen to me. When he misses you with a punch, counter. Counter. Nice work. Nice work. Keep it up. This guy's never felt a beating like this. Keep the pressure up. Keep those hands up. Keep moving. Keep moving. Time. Time. Hold on to him.
Come on now, guys. Come on. Keep busy. Keep... Keep busy, guys. Come on now. Keep busy.
Let's see some more head movement. Let's see some more head movement. Get out of the way. Nothing to worry about. Listen, I'm not gonna stand here and watch you take those shots. You understand me? Let's see some defense and more punches. Now, let's get on that swelling. Get on that.
Don't worry about it. You just focus on the fight. We'll take care of the swelling.
Keep circling. Don't fight his fight. Jab more, jab more, jab more. You just focus on the fight. We'll take care of the swelling. Get on that. Get on that.
Keep busy, guys. Come on now. Keep busy.
Work the body, kid. Focus, relax. Use your feet. Keep your head moving.
You're doing fine. It's just beating you to the punch, that's all. You need to throw more. If you're not punching, he is. All right, let's work on that cut.
Keep your hands up, all right? You have to keep your hands up. It's over. It's tired. He's got nothing left, okay? Just go for the head. Knock him out. Hand movement. Hand movement. In and out, in and out. Up and down, side to side. You're not focusing. Cover your head. You're not focused. Pace yourself.
Don't worry about it. We'll take care of that cut. Get the compress on that.
You don't have to slug it out with him. You don't have to slug it out with him. You're gonna tire yourself out. Pick your shots. Let's get on that swelling. Get the compress on that. You're still not moving enough. Move, move. Keep moving, baby. Come on.
Protect yourself.
More movement. Head movement. More punches.
Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head.
Pace yourself. Come on, side to side.
Side to side.
Relax.
Use your feet.
Move your head.
Move, move.
Keep your head moving. Keep moving.
Nothing, small cut. Nothing to worry. Let's work on that swelling.
You need to capitalize on his mistakes, okay? I want to see that counter hook. Make him pay for his mistakes. Relax. Relax. Focus. Don't stay in one spot. Circle. Head movement. Side, side. Use the jab.
need to cover up more, okay? You're leaving yourself open too much. Cover up. It's nothing. The cut's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay, doing well. Let's get him some water. Let's get him some water. Take a deep breath. Relax. Keep boxing just like that. You're moving. You're going to take this one. Keep it moving. Keep moving. Use your feet. Come on, come on. Keep moving, keep moving. Move. Keep moving around the ring. Side to side. In and out, in and out. Too many punches. Hands up. Keep moving, keep moving. You need to keep the head moving. You need to move your head more, okay? Side to side. Lean to the side. Boom. Count. All right, let's work on that cut. In and out, in and out, in and out. Let's move. Unload. Work in the body. Punch. Up and down, side to Come on, kid, focus. In and out, in and out. Need to block more. Keep moving. Guard your head. Double up the punches. Let's see some more head movement. You're ahead on points. You have this one, okay? Be smart in the last round. Keep that head moving. Focus, relax. Come on, side to side. Whoa! You need to
Keep busy, guys. Come on now. Keep busy.
get your hands up.
One, two, three. Four, five.
Let's see some defense. Beat him to the punch. Move your head. Keep the head moving. Keep your hands up. Back to the body. Go ahead and get out of the way.
Come on, guys. Punch it out. Punch it out. No holding.
Move your feet. Move. Uppercut.
Hey, no holding. No holding. Come on. Punch it out.
Body shots. In and out. Move.
Come on. Work it out.
sets now. Won't catch me in a dress. Hands off my ponytail is dead, but I wear a hat instead. Sideways, it's my way. Now let the speakers vibrate. Now shh and shoo like a doo-wop girl. Now who are you to try and rule my world? Now shut your mouth, 'cause I'm talking now. And if you don't like, well, I got that bang bang sound.
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the welterweight division between these two great warriors. Ricky Hatton's making his way to the ring now, and he looks very focused for this fight. McDaniel's making his way to the ring with a determined giddy-up in his step.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ricky the Hitman Hatton. His opponents in the blue corner, please welcome Golden McDaniel.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourself at all times. Let's touch him up.
First round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. When we get matchups like this, guys that just won't quit, they'll be there every step of the way like Gaddy Ward. Sometimes there comes a point where one fighter thinks he's got himself an advantage. He's done something great. But then the other fighter doesn't go away. How does that play out in the minds of each fighter?
Usually it doesn't affect the kind of guys you just mentioned, Gaddy and Ward. They're made how to cement these guys. They're already set in their ways. They know what they have to do. They're not going to get thrown off just because somebody's still there.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Targeted counterpunch by McDaniel. He's committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. Turns over the hook after turning away his opponent's shot. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Ricky Hatton. It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up. Wow! That uppercut absolutely rocked him. Boy, I don't like the way his legs look at all right now. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by McDaniel. 10 clicks of the talk. Oh, and there you go. Golden's in bad shape. And he catches a lucky break. Saved by the bell here at the end of the round, Teddy.
Yeah, right away you're thinking, you know, where do I spend my time right now? You want to tell him things that can help him, but he is really groggy right now. So you got to get him clear-minded first.
That's a good block by Golden. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. And a smart counterpunch by McDaniel.
When we've seen Ricky Hatton at his best, is it fair to say it's because he has a swarming approach to things? He smothers you and swarms you?
Yeah, I think it's more of a calculated aggression, a controlled aggression. Yeah, he wants you to think he's swarming you. That's part of the perception, but not really what's happening. You get inside with him, and sometimes he's not punching, but he's putting some kind of pressure on you where you feel like you're being swarmed.
He goes down. It was the hook that put him there. Rise up to his feet, but what does the immediate future hold for him?
Well, he only has a couple seconds to figure it out.
Well-targeted double jab by Hatton. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Blocks the headshot. Well, that's exactly what you should be doing on the inside. If you want to punch and you need space, do what you have to do to get that space. He's pushing him around. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by McDaniel. A good block by Ricky Hatton.
Don't lay there, but I want you to keep those hands. Beautiful. Nice movement there. Now keep that up. Keep moving.
Circling, don't stand in front of him. You just focus on the fight. We'll take care of this, Willie. Get on that. Get on that.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to...
Oh, Golden's legs look shaky. He was hurt. Nothing there on the punch by Hatton. Oh, and look at this, Teddy, wasting no time getting to know each other.
No, they came right to the center ring, said hello.
Punches and bunches, combination up top. Gets rid of that body shot. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Ricky Hatton. Ricky Hatton's recuperative abilities being tested to the limit here. Just 60 seconds to gather yourself after being knocked down in the last round.
Now, we talk about the fighter, but it's important right now for the corner, for the referee, for the doctor to know that he does have those kind of recuperative powers. So they give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the ref gives him a little more time than he gives somebody else.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Ricky has maintained a very close relationship with both his family and his community and the city. Did not move off to pursue his boxing career. He still lives and trains right here in Manchester.
Well, I think that's where, or part of where he gets his strength, is that he's connected to his environment, connected to his community, and he grabs strength from that. He makes sure that he doesn't let these people down. He brings them with him when he goes in the ring.
McDaniel's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Ricky Hatton's opponent is really getting away with one here because he hasn't been the victim of any body work.
No, well, he should have talked to a plumber because, you know, he should have asked the plumber, hey, if a guy has a real nice house, you know, how can I mess it up? How can I ruin it? How can I flood it? Well, go downstairs and open up some pipes. Well, if a guy's fast, you know what? Go downstairs, open up some pipes, do a little flooding. You know, go down there. I mean, take away the speed.
And this round comes to an end. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas ringside. I'm just looking up at the corner here at this guy that just got tagged, Teddy, this fighter who just got stunned. And I'm thinking, boy, it's like the air's come out of him a bit. He looks just so dejected now.
Yeah, you know, right now he's on the side of a mountain. You know, he's up on a cliff, and he needs a rope to get down. So that's what you got to do, Joe. You don't look and say, hey, he's up on a cliff. We know that. Give him a rope. Give him advice to get down.
McDaniel's doing a nice job being comfortable on the outside. Teddy, so much work in the gym goes into head movement and how to hit a moving target. Doesn't matter in this fight tonight.
No, this guy doesn't move his head. The old timers would say he gets insulted if you miss him.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. McDaniel's showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Halfway through round number 4.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own.
As a world champion, there was the cry for Ricky Hatton to come to America to fight under the big lights against the very best. And it's something that he very much wanted. But when he did come stateside, he had a tough go of it as a welterweight, moving up in weight against the southpaw Louis Collazo.
Yeah, he did. He moved up. He didn't have the physical edge that he had enjoyed as a junior welterweight. You know, he was just able to bang guys around, use his physicality on the inside, mug guys a little bit. He wasn't able to do that when he moved up to welterweight.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Ricky Hatton.
You need to throw more. If you're not punching, he is. Relax, relax. You're doing great. Keep the pressure on. Keep on him. Keep your hands up, all right? You have to keep your hands up. Let's get on that swelling. I'll press on that.
Another round underway, but how many more will we see? You get the sense this fight could be heading towards a stoppage. Hatton able to block a punch. And a well-placed counter by McDaniel. It is unbelievable how this fight is being fought. Both guys unwilling to stop. One guy goes at it. Wow! Ricky Hatton's legs look shaky. He was hurt.
Oh, Ricky Hatton got hurt there, and now he's tying up.
He's not used to this. He used to be on the other end of this equation where he's the one doing the hurt. Right now, he's going to have to figure out very quickly how he survives.
Good work on the combination by McDaniel. McDaniel's being so very effective, punching in combination.
And that's what you want. He's got pretty good hand speed. Might as well use that hand speed. No better way to use it than putting them together.
Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Ricky Hatton's got to deal with a cut cheek. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by McDaniel.
McDaniel's in control of this fight, Teddy. Sometimes you can just look at it and see it as clear as day. He's ahead on the scorecards.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard too. But right now, he can't afford to coast because this guy is still dangerous. He has to still stay on his P's and Q's.
This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Listen, you need to move your head more, side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more. Get on that.
And we are underway with the second half of this fight. Good way to protect the midsection. Now that's some fine work right there by Ricky Hatton. Ricky Hatton's dealing with the aftermath of being rocked, but yet he hasn't changed anything. He's still sticking with that style.
Well, that means panic has not set in. That's a good thing, Joe. He still believes he can get this thing done the way he came here to get it done.
Nice strike after catching one by Ricky Hatton. Halfway through round 6. Targeted counter punch by McDaniel. McDaniel's making for a trainer's dream right now. Picking his shots, Teddy. Selecting when, where, and being very accurate.
Yeah, the old timers would say he's a real sharpshooter. That's exactly what he's doing. He's not missing much.
Ricky Hatton's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Oh, Ricky Hatton's legs look shaky. He was hurt. McDaniel's is trying to push away. He wants to breathe a little. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. End of the round there. He was able to stun his opponent. Teddy, when you're training a guy that's coming off a round where he just got to his man, what do you do? Do you say, hey, I saw that, and here's how you did it? How do you approach that?
Well, you want to make sure you remind him exactly what you're talking about, how he set it up. Don't think about just a big punch that landed. Remember how you got to that point.
Blocks away that headshot. Ricky Hatton's punch stats are really telling a story here right now. I noticed that they've been dropping ever since he got stunned earlier in this fight.
Yeah, you know, anybody could keep their punch numbers up when everything is normal. But when you've been stunned, and it's not just stunned, I think physically he's overcome it, but he's been intimidated a little bit. Now is the real testing of the fighter. He's got to put that aside and perform the way he came here to perform.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Accuracy an issue there. Didn't land that straight right hand. Ricky Hatton's a pro, but he's not a well-rounded pro because a better level of fighter would be committing to the body more here, wouldn't he, Teddy?
Yeah, well, first of all, he would recognize that that's where he's supposed to be going now that his opponent, you know, is taken off a little bit with those fast shoes. No better way to take those shoes off his feet than to go downstairs.
Nothing there on the punch by Ricky Hatton. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Not able to land the headshot. Now that's some fine work right there by McDaniel. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Very clever move there. Little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Ricky Hatton.
I think it has come to that point. He's behind on the cards. He's just got to be. Going to take a knockout to win this?
Yeah, I think so, and it's going to take a certain kind of attitude or strategy, a change in strategy. You go into the fights, you don't look for a knockout. You're looking to use your jab, you're looking to set up punches, you're looking to go rounds. Right now, he's got to find a way to get a knockout. Look for one punch. One big punch right now.
Way to block there. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Excellent counter punch by McDaniel. McDaniel's applying an old axiom in sports, and that is speed kills. He's got plenty of it in the ring tonight.
Yes, he does. It's going to be up to his opponent now to find a way to take away that.
Holy cow! Ricky Hatton's in a bad place right now. He was tagged.
Work it out.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by McDaniel. Oh, what a great ability to recover. Gets rid of that body shot. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly...
Oh, and there you go. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments.
It's like a light switch just went on. All of a sudden, he's the aggressor now.
Well, it's like your parents came in the room and they put that switch on. His corner, not his parents, told him, get on this guy.
Ricky Hatton's going a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move yet.
Wow! Ricky Hatton's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned.
Come on, guys, keep apart. Punch it out. Come on, punch it out.
Not precise at all by McDaniel. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Targeted counter punch by McDaniel. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. And we come to the end of the round, and he really got to his opponent that time, Teddy. He stunned him.
Oh, he stunned him. He's hearing a little tweeting going on, a little singing from the birds in his head.
Suck it up. You want to win, you got to deal with your temper. All right, all right. Let's move on. Let's go.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Notre Dame to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Nice strike after catching one by McDaniel. to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
I don't know that his fans are going to be singing it's a Hatton Wonderland if he doesn't get out of that land on the inside where he's losing the fight right now.
No, absolutely. Hey, look, if you're a baseball player and you're at bat, sometimes you have 2 strikes on you. What do? You choke up on the bat a little bit. Well, right now, 2 strikes on Hatton. He needs to get on the outside and figure it out. Find a way to box at a distance.
What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. That's a good block by Ricky Hatton. Well-placed counter punch by Hatton. Ricky Hatton showing a great ability to adjust. He was stunned earlier, but you can see he has changed things up stylistically.
Hey, look, Joe, I was watching a football game in my room this afternoon, and you know what? The team was...
Oh, Golden's in a bad place right now. He was tagged.
Keep busy, guys. Come on now, keep busy.
And we send it up to the ring at the end of this fight to hear what the judges had to say.
Tonight, the judges have reached a unanimous decision. Your winner, Golden McDaniel.
McDaniel's your winner by unanimous decision tonight.
I'm not so sure it was unanimous. I had it a little bit close. I had a split decision, but had the same man winning.
All 3 judges in agreement here ringside. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We'll see you next time ringside. Everybody, alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action. McDaniel's now making his way to the ring, and you can see how focused he is for the task at hand. Parks is really keyed in for this one. You can see it as he makes his walk to the ring.
His opponents in the blue corner, please welcome the Killer Boss.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1.
When a high stamina fighter is fighting another guy who's very well conditioned, is there any tendency or maybe some doubts to creep into his mind?
Yeah, there always are. Because you always want to have the edge. We're human beings. Boxers are no different. They want to say they have a little edge in that area. But they need to know that this is exactly what they're ready to do.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. What a good counterpunch by McDaniel. Halfway through round number 1. Nice block by McDaniel. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Blocks the headshot. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Last 10 seconds of this first round. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by McDaniel. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Good way to protect the midsection. Well off the mark by McDaniel. There it is! Parks is in a bad place right now. He was tagged. Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it.
Teddy, if you could only pick out a few characteristics for a fighter and apply them to them, what would they be?
Well, I think first of all would be the ability to overcome and the ability to be dependable. Everyone looks at the neon things, the speed, the power, they're tangible. We feel comfortable with those things. We can grab onto those things. But what about the talent of somebody being able to make a choice, a hard choice, in a very dark place?
McDaniel's able to avoid that punch. A headshot blocked. Good defensive skill. Gets rid of that body shot. The end of the round has arrived. And now an opportunity for the trainer here to get his hands on his guy. His guy just got tagged pretty good there. And when he looks into his eyes, what is he looking for?
Well, first of all, he's looking to see whether or not his guy is still there. You know, he got stunned pretty good. And then what he has to do is make sure his guy's listening to him and telling him, hey, look, you got caught. You've been caught before. This is the way we can fix it. This is what you got to do to correct things.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
What a clever combination by Parks. Halfway through this round. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. He missed with that headshot. A minute to go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Seconds to go in this third round. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds. And that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Mistake, okay? I want to see that counter hook. Make him pay for his mistake. Get on that. Get on that.
Here we go with the fourth round. Good block by Parks. Took a shot, now he gives a left. And a smart counter punch by McDaniel. Well-targeted combination by Parks. Parks is doing a good job of putting his punches together. His opponent's got to be wondering, how do I stop this?
Well, right now, you made a good point there, because right now his opponent is wondering too much. You know, he's just busy blocking the punches, wondering about the combinations. He's not getting off.
Trading blows. Parks' hand speed is the difference here. I mean, that's what that combination was all about.
Yeah, purely speed. He just got off faster, sooner.
Seconds to go in the fourth.
take this one. Get the compress on there.
Don't fight his fight. Jab and move. Jab and move. Where's your body work? Hit the body.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round in what has been a very even fight. Parks is doing a nice job being comfortable on the outside. It is unbelievable to sit back and just watch what these guys are willing to give and to take. Wow, what a fight so far.
Well, give and take, that's the key word. Sometimes you're forced to become great. And right now, each one of them are forcing the other to go to great places.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by McDaniel. You get the sense that we have a fight in front of us that's going to be fought this way, right to the bitter end, go the full distance, and be one of those fights that's greatly debated over.
Well, you hope they get it the right way, but it's very important that they don't act like fans. They being judges, where they're not just watching leather be thrown from all angles, they're watching real closely to see who's landing the punches, who's landing the most clean, effective blows.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Parks has got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still, it could get nasty as the fight progresses. Final 10 seconds of this fifth round. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Okay, listen. When he misses you with a punch, counter. Listen. Reaches in, let that right hand go, right? Let that right hand go.
The start of the sixth round. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Parks.
In and out, in and out, in and out. Let's move.
Targeted counterpunch by McDaniel. How is he taking these kind of shots and just dismissing them? What a chin on this guy.
Yeah, well, what a neck on him. Look at that neck. I mean, it's about 19 inches. That is the shock absorber. But the rest of it is he's seeing it. He has good vision. He sees the shots coming, and he's making up his mind they're not taking him anywhere.
Parks is proving to be elusive. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Parks. Comes back with an overhand right. protecting himself. Takes one to give one. Uppercut in return. One of those fights were at the halfway point. I wouldn't even venture a guess as to what the scorecard should look like. And I don't know that it even matters. All I know is this. Both guys have brought their A games. Both guys have come here to fight tonight.
What you know is that it's become a real war of wills. Two stubborn guys, and they're going to continue to argue right to the end.
Standing straight up. Move that body. You need to move that body more. Let's get on that swelling. Get the swelling.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. A good block. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Parks is fighting real smart here on the outside. Parks has got a real acquired skill here, and that is the ability to pick your shots and land them.
So you hear the saying when people say, do you know what time it is? You have to know what time it is. He knows what time it is. He knows when to throw a certain punch.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that.
Keep the head moving.
At the halfway point of round 7. McDaniel's able to avoid that punch. McDaniel's showing that he doesn't have any head movement defensively whatsoever. What else is there, Ted?
Well, there's legs. Start using your legs a little bit. Get out of range. One way or the other, get out of the other man's talking place.
Oh, and there you go. Parks is wondering what hit him. A huge counter punch came back at him. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. 10 seconds to go in the 7th. McDaniel's cheek is cut, and you can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Listen, I'm not going to stand here and watch you take those shots. You understand me? Let's see some defense and more punches. Let's get on that swelling. Get the compress on it.
Round 8 is underway.
Side to side, move your head.
That's a good block by Parks. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Parks. Very clean offense from defense by McDaniel. Oh, look at that. They exchange hooks. Nice block by Targeted counterpunch by Parks. Teddy, is it possible that he didn't respect this fighter coming into the fight? Now, I know a lot of people would say, yeah, he's ahead on the scorecards, but you can just see the style of fight that this is, that he's being tested.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of two things. This guy being better than his record would indicate, and what you touched on, that he's a human being like anybody else. We look at the guy's record, we think of what kind of fight it's going to be. He looked at it, he thought it was going to be a little easier than it's turning out.
We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down blue or red corner what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
He's got nothing left, okay? Just go for the head. Knock him out. Done. You're doing good.
The 9th round of this good fight. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Able to get rid of that one. Parks' defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. McDaniel's a pro, but he's not a well-rounded pro because a better level of fighter would be committing to the body more here, wouldn't he, Teddy?
Yeah, well, first of all, he would recognize that that's where he's supposed to be going now that his opponent, is taken off a little bit with those fast shoes. No better way to take those shoes off his feet than to go downstairs.
Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great shins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Nice job to land that counterpunch and getting away from one of his own by Parks. Parks is putting together punch stats tonight that fall right in line with what his strategy is. Outside fighter, throwing lots of jabs, landing lots of jabs.
Well, what it is the jab is the table setter. And the jab tonight has set up the table where he's been able to eat whenever he's wanted.
Well-placed counterpunch by Parks. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Certainly don't stand in front of him. We'll take care of the swelling. Just focus on the fight and we'll take care of the swelling.
Another round, will it go in another one-way direction? It's been a one-sided fight so far tonight. Good block by Parks. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by McDaniel. They both decide to bring it. Gets rid of that body shot. Good block by Parks. Very clean offense from defense by Parks.
Parks has had success so far just based on his pure hand and foot speed. But there is some concern.
Yeah, you know, you got a guy with a real fast car. He needs a racetrack. He needs the right place to use that speed to kind of run with it a little bit. Right now, his opponent needs to change that landscape. Don't give him that racetrack. Step out of range a little bit and leave him there. Let him shadow box, but don't stay in a position where he can be effective.
Oh, what an exchange. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. So it's the end of the round. And as both men head back to their respective corners, Teddy, it brings up a good point that's many times not talked enough, but the culture of a corner and how guys conduct themselves. What was always your philosophy in organizing and running a corner?
Well, first of all, only one guy could be in charge. That's the trainer. You can't have too many cooks in the kitchen. It has to be organized like anything else. And you have to have calm people. You only have 1 minute. Maybe by the time the fighter gets back, maybe it's 50 seconds. So you have to be efficient. You can't have guys that are excited. They have to be able to control their emotions, just like the fighter does on the outside. And everyone has to know what their job is.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Devastating blow by McDaniel. It's hard to believe that he can win this fight on the scorecard. That means it's do or die at this point. You got to go for broke.
Yeah, that means that you got to come up with that Hail Mary pass. Now, when you come up with that Hail Mary pass, you don't just chuck the ball. You have to have a receiver down there. You have to make sure that he's running a certain route. Right now, he's got to look for one spot, something to land that shot.
Good combination on the 1-2 by McDaniel. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Now he's putting his punches together. The combination upstairs. McDaniel's trying to get his man off of him. You see him shoving and pushing. McDaniel's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
And a well-placed counter by McDaniel. Very accurate work with the hook there after fine defense. Well-placed counter punch by Parks. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
All we got, one more round. Give it all you got now, okay? And we're gonna cut it. It's nothing. The cut's nothing. Don't worry about it.
They meet up for the 12th and final time. The last round has arrived. Parks' cheek is cut, and you can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. Oh, what an exchange! Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Parks. Parks' jab is now carrying this fight for him from the outside.
Yeah, because the jab is carrying the fight. You know, it all starts with that jab. And right now, that jab is leading the way.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Devastating blow by McDaniel. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. How about a return to sender with the left hand? All the rounds in the books for the official decision. Let's send it up to the ring.
Your winner, the Killer Parks.
Parks is your winner by majority decision, Teddy.
I know there's going to be something to talk about in the barbershops around the city, around the state tomorrow, because a lot of people are going to have a different look about that decision.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
A lot of people don't know about Smith, how I came to the scene and came to uplift. The racketeering statues of righteousness, Pentecostal son, coming from the hard depths. With every breath and every now, we dare not stop burning Babylon down. With every penny, every pound, reflective of the rebel heart and the rebel sound. Dedication to them life and them causes. I did them tours and settled those scores now. I'm back at the drawing board and I'm sketching out two plans with two crystal balls. I see the future where the culture looks corroded. Lose the chat mic, but them dudes are just posers. I don't know where the soul is, so I'm about to bring that back. With a chat rap, we'll sing that back, you go. Again and again and again, we come in through ya. Again and again and again, nobody moves maneuver. Again and again and again, we come in through ya. Again and again and again, nobody moves maneuver. Anytime we track that thing, you know we back that thing. Anytime we track that thing, you know we back that thing. Anytime we track that thing, you know we back that thing. Anytime we track that thing, you know we back that thing. Anytime we track that thing, you know we back that thing. Anytime we track that thing, you know we back that thing. Anytime we track that thing, you know we back that thing. Anytime we track that thing, you know we back that thing. Anytime we track that thing, you know we back that thing. We just might clap that thing, but we ain't on some boasting about. We gotta make moves, no loafing about. He ain't got no clout, she ain't got no clout. Still they wanna come here, come run up their mouth. They wanna know what maneuver's about. Check my catalog, you'll see with no doubt. We don't sell out, but we sell a tune or two. Beat 'em by a wooden spoon or two. But the pain that break me is the pain that make me, and the pain that take me is the pain that helps me maintain. Life ting in the frame, you know. We're straight kicking the vein it go. I don't know where the soul is, so I'm about to bring that back. When we chat rap, we'll sing that back. Get go, get go, get go, get go, get go. Again and again and again, we come in through ya. Again and again and again, deep root maneuver. Again and again and again, we come in through ya. Again and again and again, deep root maneuver. Anytime we track that ting, you know we back that ting. Anytime we track that ting, you know we back that ting. Anytime we track that ting, you know we back that ting. Anytime we track that ting, you know we back that ting. Anytime we track that ting, you know we back that ting. Anytime we track that ting, you know we back that ting. Anytime we track that ting, you know we back that ting. Anytime we track that ting, you know we back that ting.
We got them going down for the count, looking at the ground. That's why we got haters, that's why we got haters. Haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, where we go. Haters going down for the count, looking at the ground. I think you're a hater, I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, where we go. Haters going down for the count.
Yes, sir, it's the beast from Decatur. Can't see enemies and the haters. Real sharp on my thing like a razor. Blade come clean like a shaper. So I guess I get a game of tape up. But everybody gon' feel the need to say something, but can't speak up whenever you face them. That's what you call microphone gangsters. Yeah, I got 'em moking dope. Yeah, I'm raw, you know my flow. Cause folk be acting extra hard. Talking that noise on all them songs. A bunch of little boys, but y'all look grown. Those there and these still, it really don't matter cause they all just clones. Go to school, read a book, be a lawyer. Hell yeah, man, I'm all for the cause. And they ain't trying to get involved with the law, sir. But it will get caught with the mouse murder. And that just ain't a threat on the song. Don't get it wrong, I'm protecting my own. Cause if that slip, they don't last long.
We got them going down for the count, looking at the ground. That's why we got haters, that's why we got haters. Haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, where we go. Haters going down for the count, looking at the ground. I think you're a hater, I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, where we go. Haters going down for the
Look here, little lame who ain't got no game. You a hate, but you need to change. Mad at me cause I got my lane. Why explain to these suckers, man? Keep the G simple and plain. I was born in this game. They telling me that I can't hustle, put pain where it ain't. So right now my time is here. No fear, my vision's clear. Hate it folk, but I check you. Post some men, but y'all acting weird. That ain't hood no matter what you hear. Second position while I'm switching.
Job, so I work. See, it's the reason I was put up on this earth. My friends and my family say I'm a jerk. Cause they don't know I'm taking music to the hearse. I got this feeling they don't understand the strain of what I deal with. All of in the game, but it's the business. And I gotta handle it, man, to keep it real with you. This is what I gotta do, so I gotta be a man. Pack my bags, let me go. And my dream is your dream, so please let me know if you rolling or not. I'm trying to go to the top, cause I'm a rock for real. If you know it or not, let's go. I'm a rock. I don't give a damn who you are, cause I'm a rock. What the hell you mad at me for, man? I'm a rock. I don't gotta play a guitar to be a rock. Say I'm a rock, yeah. Now let's rock. Let me see your hands, let's rock. Say let me see your hands, let's rock. Now let me see your hands, let's rock. Now let me see your hands. I was a guy with a simple 9 to 5, but I was tired of sorting mail cause of pride. So I quit my job and got on my grind. Cause I ain't wanna be the man on the sideline. And now I'm chilling. Everybody screaming my name when I'm in the building. I ain't even thinking the same, and that's brilliant. Had to sacrifice everything, and I did it cause I love it. I ain't think twice of it. So my dudes and my girls, sorry that I had to go. But my dream is my dream, and it's best that you know that I work for the Fetty. Yes, every single penny. I'm a rock, for real if I ain't tell you already. Let's go. I'm a rock. I don't give a damn who you are, cause I'm a rock. What the hell you mad at me for, man? I'm a rock. I don't gotta play a guitar to be a rock. Say I'm a rock, yeah. Now let's rock. Let me see your hands, let's rock. Say let me see your hands, let's rock. Now let me see your hands, let's rock. Now let me see your hands. I'm a man with a dream with a plan. And my plan there be days like this? She never said how bad the nights could get. I entered the corner the same way I exit. I can't quit now, got too much invested. Obstacles in place in my face. Don't get greedy, maintain steady pace. Trying to spray my third eye with mace. I gotta keep my people close just in case. If you're gonna hold me down, cause I'm coming for the crown, I'm gonna stand my ground and be the best pound for pound. Cause I'm ready, ready, ready for the fight. Yes, I'm ready, ready, ready for the fight. Yes, I'm ready. If there has to be a fight, then I'm ready. I'ma bring it any way I gotta swing it. The powers that be prove the evil that men do. Some people gotta fight just because they sick. I want World War III on hunger. Keep my focus, get ready to rumble. Each month is around and the fight of my life is me against the whole world. But I'm ready for the fight. If you're gonna hold me down, cause I'm coming for the crown, I'm gonna stand my ground and be the best pound for pound. If you're gonna hold me down, cause I'm coming for the crown, I'm gonna stand my ground and be the best pound for pound. Cause I'm ready, 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 yes, I'm ready, 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 ready for the fight. Cause I'm ready, ready, ready for the fight. Yes, I'm ready, ready, ready for the fight. Yes, I'm ready. Watch me not stop though.
What it do? It's your boy Big Snoop Digo Double G. West Coast enough. I got my nephew Young Dre up in the kitchen. Can you dig it? Oh, fight night, round 4. Here we go, here we go. Got everybody saying. Got everybody saying. Got everybody saying. Stepped out the crib about 7 p.m. Gave a little homie some ends and shine my rims. I got riders and road dogs and my friends. It was a hot sunny day in LA. The story begins in my low doggy dog on my black Jeep phone. Oh, it's fight night tonight. Place your bets, it's on. I'm on my way from my hood, got that good for show. I'm the champ in this game, but Snoop already know. Southpaw combinations going for the KO. We at the studio blow, taking phases on. I'm chill, big, undefeated and squab and hold the throne, hollering chill while I'm weaving. Everybody saying, come on. Got everybody saying. Got everybody saying. 501s, blue chucks, and they buckled up. White tees on my back, and I'm knuckled up. Getting ready for a fight night. I love the nightlife. See, I'm a east side rip riding, street side. Back to the criminal set. I'm on a mission. Listen, with the homie from kitchen, we said tripping. Kids, get your parents' permission before entering the terror dome. Doggy dog is in your home. He say, she say, I say EA. Cause it's all in the game, baby. Make noise, slicing, dicing. Hit you in the chin like my nephew Mike Tyson. Flash is the masters. See, I'm a great heavyweight like Cassius. Or was it Ali? I gotta go. I'm headed to the video game stuff to get fight night. Got everybody saying. Got everybody saying.
Good evening. All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round 1 scheduled for 10.
Teddy, most of the fighters that you train throughout your career are guys that could be described as this, guys that really will bring it and are able to do it throughout the whole fight and go the distance. What's the mental makeup of a guy like that?
Confidence. He's been there before. He's sure that he can do it.
What an impact that left hand just made by Golden. Both men accurate with their hooks against each other. Unable to get to Mosley that time, he blocked it. A little defense turns to offense by Sugar Shane. Hard to believe that they can keep up this pace, but who cares? It's so entertaining while it lasts. Halfway through round number 1. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. What a good counter punch by Mosley. Sugar Shane Mosley's committed to that counter punching very early on here in this fight, and that can pay off as the night continues.
Well, it's paying off right now because you see that his opponent now is getting a little worried about letting his hands go, because every time he does, he doesn't find anything, and he finds something coming back at him.
10 seconds remaining in this round. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is If I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue and red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
A smart and resourceful uppercut by Sugar Shane.
We always see great athletes week in and week out, but Teddy, what sport do you think can produce the best boxers?
Well, believe it or not, basketball, everybody would say football. We saw Too Tall Jones. He got demolished by little guys. We saw Gastineau. He got demolished. We saw Highsmith. He got demolished. A lot of football players haven't done well. But basketball players, they have the physical skill sets where they can make a pretty good fighter. Of course, you have to get a guy that mentally is adjusted.
They both decide to bring it. Good block by Golden. Well-placed counterpunch by Golden. Golden fully committed to utilizing. Oh! Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape.
Come on now, guys. Keep busy. Come on.
Solid counterpunch by Mosley. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by Golden.
For much of his career, Shane Mosley has been trained by his father.
And that can be tumultuous. That can be a double-edged sword. You have a lot of guys that are successful, and then what is really success? Is it having a relationship afterwards? Because sometimes the professional part erodes the personal part.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Able to cover up that gut. A snapping combination by Sugar Shane. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Golden. Gets rid of that body shot. Good counterpunch. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. Ten clicks of the talk. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Now, this is a very exciting fight. It's been evenly fought, but it just has the feel of a fight that's going to go the distance. It doesn't look like any one guy is going to take control over the other.
No, when somebody makes up their mind, I am not being knocked out, I am staying, they usually stay. These guys are here for the night.
I remember sitting ringside in 1997 when Shane Mosley was able to defeat Philip Holliday and claim his first lightweight world title. Teddy, many said, boy, he could be a lightweight champ that reigned for years. He was a supreme lightweight, then he went up a bit.
Yeah, he did, and that's what winds up happening. You know, in the old days, it happened sometimes because they couldn't keep their weight anymore. They moved up. But nowadays, it happens in search of more money because there's nobody at the lightweights. You move up looking for the big money fights.
Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Golden. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. I don't know how they are keeping this up. They are setting such a scorching pace of action in this fight. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. And a sharp counter punch by Golden. Nice strike after catching one by Golden. Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what will come back at him.
And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. This is just perfect. I mean, just what I want to see when I come to the fights. Sign me up for this kind of a brawl any day of the week.
You know, it's unbelievable. You feel like you've already witnessed an entire war, but you're reminded it's only one of the battles. We still have many more to go.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Good block there by Sugar Shane. One of those fights where at the halfway point, I wouldn't even venture a guess as to what the scorecard should look like. And I don't know that it even matters. All I know is this. Both guys have brought their A game. Both guys have come here to fight tonight.
What you know is that it's become a real war of wills. Two stubborn guys, and they're going to continue to argue right to the end.
What a good counter punch by Golden. He just missed that shot up top. Good block there by Mosley. On the mark, the counter punch by Golden. Well, maybe one of the most impressive characteristics and traits in all of boxing. We're seeing it on display here. He has an iron chin. Shane Mosley from Pomona, California, and his career aligns and parallels with another Southern California fighter, and that, of course, is Oscar De La Hoya. So even though Shane has been one of the best of his generation, just a little bit in the shadow of a fellow Southern California fighter.
Yes, that's true. I mean, he has the name Sugar Shane Mosley, but he has a fighter who was a terrific amateur just like him, even a better amateur. He won gold medal in the Olympics. and has a name that can catch up to Sugar Shane. And of course, that's the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya.
Of course, Shane Mosley is the only boxer who has beaten Oscar De La Hoya 2 times in his career.
Yeah, well, he can match up real well. He's just as fast as De La Hoya, maybe even faster than De La Hoya, but a little stronger, a little bit more physical than De La Hoya.
Final 10 seconds. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Blocks it away. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Golden. Good block there by Mosley. And a smart counterpunch by Golden. He's bleeding from his cheek. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
So you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Nice strike after catching one by Golden. A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down blue or red corner what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
You can see there's blood on his cheek. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. He scored well after being hit himself. But gets one. Good work by Golden. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Mosley. Good looking right hand after he got hit. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Parries that punch intended for the head. What a good counter punch by Golden. Able to get rid of that one. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, with special offensive happening in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Sugar Shane blocks that punch. Blocks the headshot. A headshot blocked. Teddy, you can see quite clearly that that cut is becoming a major problem for him. What does he have to do strategically here to deal with it?
Well, there's three lines of defense, Joe, whether you're cut or you're not cut. One is use your legs, get out of range a little bit. The other is move your head, the other is block. He has to pick one of those defensive strategies, one of those choices, and put it into place.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Mosley. Good return fire that time. Well-placed counterpunch by Sugar Shane. Off the mark by Mosley. Unable to get to Mosley that time. He blocked it. Gets rid of that body shot. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Parries that punch intended for the head. Well-placed counter punch by Sugar Shane. And for the official judges' scores, let's send it up to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight the judges have reached a unanimous decision. Your winner, Sugar Shane Mosley.
Shane Mosley's your winner by a unanimous decision.
Well, he started going to the body, and it paid off for him, and it paid off for us. A good, solid fight.
It was indeed, and we're glad you were with us to witness it. It was a good one indeed. And for Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time at the fights.
Cook grief, hungry bellies, bright gold on their teeth. windows on the Ave look like sad eyes. They fix a sharp gaze on you when you pass by. And if you dare to stare, you can see him cry. You can watch him scowl, feel him prowl. Wild and steady sizing every inch about you. Fast math measuring what you amount to. The laughter, the screams, the number roll, the song of songs, the book of dreams. Ends don't meet where the arms can't reach. Mean streets, even when it's free, it ain't cheap. Ongoing saga, terminal diagnosis. Basic survival requires super heroics. No space in the budget for a cake. It's when you gotta fly by night to save the day. Crash landings routinely happen. Some survive, others never rise from the ashes. Watching asphalt and observing the Sabbath creates an ecstatic, and there you have it. From teenage love, praying in tongues, strange fruit, ballet boots and native drums. From hence I come, so here we go. Signs and wonders all along the road. Some lines open, some lines closed. Some stretches roll with no lines at all. Some riders don't know what they riding for. Hands on the wheel and their mind is gone. Wherever you ride, wherever you lane, this road called life is a beautiful thing. And we are alive in amazing times. Delicate hearts, diabolical minds, revelations, hatred, love and war, and more and more and more and more and more of less than ever before. It's just too much more for your mind to absorb. It's scary like hell, but there's no doubt we can't be alive in no time. But nah, it's just another shot to the heart. It's just a short shot in the dark. It's just another place in the stars. Wonders on every side. Life in marvelous time.